Back with another live. All right, guys, I'm Enchantress, and on this channel we go live every single day. On Sundays, it's Angel Messages. Mondays, Mystery Monday. And Tuesday is open mic for yes or no questions. So please subscribe so that you can join us on these lives and get notified. Donations are gladly accepted here to help us grow. We ask that you like, comment, share, guys, if you have not. Slam the ding subscribe button, okay? Like-minded souls are welcome here, guys. And if you can, make a difference in someone's life for the better, okay? If you can, okay? That's how you get that positive energy. All right, guys, it is live yes or no questions today, okay? So that's what we got. That's what we're doing. That is what's going on. All right. So it didn't want me to come on live, guys. I was trying to get on and it kept kind of like rejecting. All right. I don't know why, but it must be a lot of people doing stuff on here. So I'm on here now. I did get a few downloads last night. I did see a fire. So be cautious, guys, with things that are around you or in your surroundings. I did see a fire. So anything that you have that's important, make sure you have like the necessary things safe or whatever to put paperwork and belongings in, because I did see a fire, okay? And I saw in this fire that one room was like untouched almost. One room was untouched. I don't know what that means, but definitely I'll look into it another time. It won't be this time around, but I did see a fire. And I also saw a connection, a date or something like that. So some of you could be going on a date or somebody is noticing you. They're gonna approach you. This person could possibly approach you. Where did I put those money cards at? I just had them. Yeah, somebody could approach you in a love, like for love or something like that. Or you could be deciding to approach someone. Definitely saw that. There was quite a few downloads I got in the dream world. All right. I don't know what dimension I'm in when I'm dreaming, but I need to ask the tarot cards that. Hold tight, guys. We're going to do live yes or no questions. Let me make sure I got everything I need handy so I don't have to look for it when you ask me. All right. So if you hear me chewing, guys, I'm getting ready to show you what I'm having. Don't say you. Don't say nothing like that. If you want to know what it is, I'll tell you. I don't want to hear it you. But that's breakfast for me, guys. That's breakfast. All right, so if you hear me chewing, that's what it is. All right, guys, let me start off with an angel number for the collective. Give me an angel number for the collective, Spirit, please, and thank you. And oh, September on here. I knew I better show what I'm eating, because she's like, what you chewing? What are you eating? What's going on? All right. Give me an angel number for the collective. So I feel like luck is here. Love, peace, hope, and optimism, transferring responsibilities to others, progress, and creativity. So just in case, it's probably not something you guys will eat, but it's dried cherries, dates, cantaloupe, chia seeds, pumpkin seeds, granola, and not yogurt, but, well, it's kind of like yogurt, but it's like coconut. It's coconut. It is good, Maya. It's good. Those who know, know. You do? Okay, ma'am. Okay. All right, so pursue your goals and get what you want. It's going to provide wonderful benefits for you and the people around you that you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. So you guys have something coming. Give me one more for the collective. 333 is on the board. Some of you probably been seeing that a lot. You're going to get some type of support, some type of growth, some type of creativity, joy, vision, talents. Seeing the angel number 333 is a sign that it's time to focus inward, to work on your skills and to discover your talents and use your imagination. Unleash your inner artist. Doing so is going to boost your self-esteem and sense of competence. It's going to do wonders for your sense of purpose and contributes to the community. All right. All right, so support is coming. Creativity or something you're supposed to be doing. Hey, Life with Tony. So I'm working on inventory. Trying to get a lot of purses made. All right, who has live yes or no questions, guys? You can drop them. In between, I'll give you downloads and messages. Maybe I should move it away so you guys aren't hearing me like chew that bad. Oh, September, just get up and make the chicken. Hi, Vibewood. Hey, D. Madison. All right, Maya. All right, this is kind of like a double-edged sword for you, Maya. I kind of feel like that if this person plans and make the right decisions, and I feel like they will, but I feel like if they are not committed to something, or they're procrastinating, or they're not learning from failure, then no. So I mean, it's crazy because I didn't get a solid yes or no. So it may determine something on something. Were they supposed to get some type of skill while they're away, or be doing something so that they can show like, this is what I did while I was here? Because that's what I'm getting, like you didn't do something, or they didn't do something they were supposed to. Yeah, I kind of get like they're disorganized. Okay, was he supposed to do something? Or you know how you go to like the parole board or the parole board, and they say, okay, so what have you done? How have you rehabilitated yourself since you've been here? You know, I feel like he was supposed to do some type of skill or something, or learn something while he was in there, and he didn't do it because he was lazy. He was being lazy. He was being lazy or something like that. So because of that, that could hinder something, I feel like. Now, this is just intuition here based off of the cards. I could be wrong. No, like nobody's perfect. I could be wrong, but what I'm feeling is something was supposed to be done and he dragged his feet. It could be paperwork, it could be anything. Something he didn't read over correctly, something like that. So it's something like that. Maybe some paperwork got like misplaced or something like that, or something wasn't filled out. So what I'm telling you is it could be a delay. It could be a delay because if something wasn't done or something. Okay, that's a nice name. Heal You First. I like that. You on the money with that one. That's the only way it's going to work. I'm getting still. Something has to be completed. I said, what's the outcome of the court date? Of court. Burdens, extra responsibilities, some type of work, something type of completion. Something has to be done first. That's all I'm saying. That's what I got. And I just did it another time for you, asking a different sort of question. And it's the same type of stuff. No, don't match make them, if I would. Whatever happens, you'll get the blame for it. Don't do it. I got no, but it's up to you. You have to follow your intuition, but mine says no. Somebody's going to be disappointed. Somebody is not on the other person's level. Somebody's emotionally immature. Okay, Maya, because that's what it all boils down to. But when he gets to court, I see burdens. Like they're going to say, well, did you do this or did this or this needs to be done or that needs to be done before we can release you. Something like that. Okay, I could be wrong. Hey, I could be wrong. And that's what the tarot told me. I'm sorry, Maya. I just gotta eat. I'm sorry, guys. At least I'm eating healthy. I love dates, guys. I know it's rude to talk with your mouth full, but that's my imperfection for today. I probably didn't, D. Madison. Let me look back. Okay. Is it a man interviewing you? Do you know? It doesn't have to be a man, but D. Madison, it doesn't have to be a man, but the King of Cups came out. So this is the energy that they're in. I'm going to tell you something about it because it came out sideways, so I'm going to take it as reverse. This person they're kind of cold, okay? And they're kind of moody, you know. So when you got those type of people, unfortunately, guys, the interviewer should be interviewed too. Like, they need to make sure people don't have like grudges or hold stuff against people. You know, you need to be neutral when you're giving somebody an interview. And I feel like this person, they got problems of their own. And this is somebody you wouldn't want to go get advice from. I'll put it to you like that. I don't like your interviewer. Whether it's a masculine or feminine, they're not fair, whomever this is. So you know, it feels like to me, you might not even have a chance because they're not fair. This person is not fair, okay? If it's one thing they don't like about you, then, you know, and that could be something crazy, like, you know, just not saying that this is the case, but I'm giving you an example. They might not like how somebody's dressed, and they judge them for that. They might not like somebody's hair, and they judge them for that. It's like that type of person that's interviewing you. So I'm going to do it one more time. And I don't know if this is your energy here. If you're in the King of Wands energy, that's a threat. So don't, you know, this person is above you because they're the interviewer. So a lot of times, if you really, really need a job, you got to kind of like dim down a little bit. I mean, it's sad that you have to do this, but dim down, because if you're in this King of Wands energy, you're going to step on that King of Cups. And then if they detect that, you know, that you could come in and quickly rise above them, sometimes you can't even get in the door. So to get your foot in the door, sometimes you got to dim down a little bit and then show your light later. I don't know whether that makes sense to you or not, but that's what I got. Thank you, Life with Tony. You got to stay in the King of Swords energy, Life with Tony. Head over heart right now. You got to be disciplined. You have to be truthful, honest. Mental clarity is coming, and so is authority for you. And you got to come up out of the fears, like the deep-seated worries and things that are really worrying you. You know, you have to release worry and then turn it into hope. And you got to formulate your direction. You got to stand firm on the direction that you want to go in, because you guys know that any type of procrastinating or slowing yourself down creates conflict. And it also creates limited beliefs. So I do see you going through some things. Now, I don't know if you've already been through them or you're going through it now, but I do see you going through things. There's going to be some type of upheaval, some type of chaos or sudden change. You probably can feel it, Life with Tony. That's why you're asking this question. You have some extra responsibilities and some burdens that are coming in. But, you know, let's get one more card for Life with Tony. But it doesn't matter because all of this is paving the way for this Empress energy to come out. Okay? Abundance, nurturing, you know, good parenting, developments, accomplishments, growth, evolution, and action. So these tower moments have to happen. Something needs to be tore down and rebuilt all over again. Even if this is a relationship, even if this is your finances, even if this is just inside of you. You know, you paved the way for something new. So I do see something later on coming, but I do see some challenges, whether this is happening now or it's going to. I do see it. Yup, that's it, D. Madison. Just, but see, maybe you should just be, you know, you don't have to crack the jokes or anything. Just be like serious, you know, but okay, yeah, I understand that. Yep, I really need this job, you know. I have children that I'm caring for, you know, that I take care of. I really need the job, you know, just speak about your needs and things like that and what you plan on doing. And, you know, answer the questions. I wouldn't put anything else in it because this person is miserable. I could tell you that now. Even if they don't appear to be, they are. And see, that's a shame because when we go on interviews, you can see somebody could be just jealous of how you have makeup on or anything. And it's like, okay, we'll get back to you. You know what I mean? Or you know, I'm not going to put me in this scenario, but I have to give you an example. I remember years ago, I went in on an interview and, you know, I was well dressed and I had on heels and everything. I played the part. I thought, you know, for myself that I looked very nice. But they said to me that I don't know if this job is going to satisfy you because of the pay. Like, basically, you seem like you would want more money. I didn't say that, did I? You know what I mean? Just what are you looking at? What are you basing that on? You know what I mean? So, something stupid like that. I didn't get the job because of somebody's assumption. First of all, it was a second job, so I wasn't really looking at the pay. It's none of their business in the first place. But that's how some people do. They judge. So just keep that in mind. And if you do get the job, this is not somebody you want to go get advice from. Keep that in mind. Find somebody else. Hey, Jim. It's been a while. We haven't seen you on here. You asked the same question Life with Tony asked, Jim. It's very similar. All right. I cannot lie to you. And I'm not going to make anything up. I have to tell you exactly what I see. And that's the thing about these questions. What I see is what I say, okay? So I do see a 3 of Swords. I do see some type of emotional pain. It doesn't have to be coming from a lover. It could just be you're in emotional pain. I do see some type of suffering that's causing like maybe some type of depression. But I also see you having something to celebrate about. You could collab with someone and it's going to bring some type of creativity out and some type of happiness or a new friendship or something like that. And then I see rewards for labor. I see rewards for labor. But I do see a Three of Swords. Now, this could be somebody else. It could be, but I'm not going to tap into that. You didn't ask about that. So, but I see something later. Rewards for labor. Self-sufficiency, and I do see financial independence coming for you with the Nine of Pentacles. You ask what's good? You got something you're going to be celebrating soon. And at the bottom of the deck, as I look, let me just show you because, all right, I do see the Nine of Pence. At the bottom of the deck, I do see the Six of Swords. I mean, the Six of Wands. So you're going to get a victory in something. And the deck is closed off. So that was on top. I do see a Three of Cups. So you're going to have something to celebrate. But I saw this first. I'm not going to even lie. The Three of Swords. This could be the state of mind you're in now, but something is coming good. All right? You just got to think positive. I'm going to say yes to that. It's a possibility, Dana. It's a possibility. The Hierophant card is like a maybe. Let me clarify the the Hierophant. I kind of feel like yes. You know, I kind of feel like yes. And eventually I see commitment. If you're able to have a child, it could be that too. Commitment and a baby. Or just commitment and you becoming a wife. You're just going to be like a good parent and in a good place. It's something about this person, like, I don't know what this greed is, Maya. But you asked if they're being honest. I got the Four of Pentacles reversed. The Four of Pentacles is a no card. Yes, you should go. I got balancing polarities. That's the Judgment card. Maya, are you sending him money? It's none of my business, but there is, Jim. There is. Your time is gonna come. Life with Tony, I don't see the house. What state do you live in? What state do you live in, Life with Tony? Okay, September. Okay. You're actually not that, you're not that far from me. So, Michigan, there's a lot of places in Michigan that are easy to get homes. They have, I forgot this girl's name on YouTube, but she'll give you a list of like the states and how to get the houses very, very easy and simply. That's one of them I know for sure, that you can get a house easily. If that's where you're planning on buying, purchasing the home. So you need to look into that. There are houses very cheap on the market. There's fixer-uppers, you know, just to, you can get it going. It is a way. So you might need to look deeper into something. Brittany said, I'm in Detroit. You don't want those houses. You know what? Yes, you do. You want to know why? Because this is how you do it. You buy a couple of those cheap houses, right? You don't have to live there. You rent them out, and that's going to help you buy your next house. It doesn't matter. Somebody can't afford to live anywhere else. So you buy two of the houses. And then you get a realtor to collect the rent. Don't get involved with the rent. Don't ever go there like, hey, I want my rent. No, get somebody else to do it. So, and that's going to help you get your next house. Just because you buy a house don't mean that's the house you want to live in. It probably is, but it don't have to be right there where you're talking about, because I don't know. I've never been there. I don't know where you're talking about, but there is a way to do it. And I'll tell you something else you could do. Flip them over to Section 8. Buy the houses and flip them over to Section 8. And let Section 8 people live in there and let Section 8 deal with it, and they pay you your money. So you can do that as well. Where there's a will, there's a way, and you got to start somewhere. Yep, and I said that, Nat. That's what I was telling them. Search for programs. You know what I mean? There are some. You know what I mean? There's different ones. You'd be surprised. You'd be like, wow, I'm eligible for that. I can get that, and just go ahead and do it. Yep. There's other ways. Like, you don't have to stress yourself out about a property. You can get one. And I've done mobile homes too, because the maintenance is easy in a mobile home. I can easily tear up a floor in a mobile home and put it back down. I can easily do the walls, sheetrock. I can easily fix the little electrical stuff because the panel box is not complicated. Ceiling fans, I can put those up. You know what I mean? So mobile home, you can flip those really quick and make money. If you buy 2 or 3 of them at low cost, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, fix them up, rent them out. That's gonna get you your dream house. That's how you do it. Somebody said be quiet. All right, guys. I'm done with breakfast, so you don't have to worry about that anymore. All right. D. Madison, are you on the right path? I'm going to get to your question next. Yes, you're kind of like freeing yourself right now, D. Madison. You know, you're releasing negative thoughts and you're opening up to new perspectives. Self-acceptance and freedom is here. So, yes, I do see you on the right path. Yep. I do see you on the right path. Yep. All right, let me get up here. All right. Will David reach out to Nat? I got a lack of commitment. I'm going to say it's in the, I'm going to say no. He's procrastinating. He needs to learn from failures and things like that. So he's procrastinating. Procrastination is here. Who's next? Krishina, it just depends on, you've been seeing it every day, 313. It just depends on whether it's surrounded by your love situation or in general, it's just like trusting your intuition. And it is spiritual growth too. And it's like staying positive. You need to act on whatever is inspiring you at this time. That's all you need to do. Yeah, Nat, that's an easy way to get started because you can do the work yourself. You can literally go in there and paint the cabinets. It's not that big. You know what I mean? With a house, you got to go upstairs. You got to go downstairs. If it's a basement, it's too much. You know what I mean? But to get a kickoff really fast with investing, invest in those and just rent them out. That's some income. If you want to sit home and you don't want to work, if you can, or you're working a job where you get enough money and you can find some cheap and fix them up, or get somebody to fix them up for you, a handyman. You don't even have to get like a real electrician. You can get like a handyman to do the work. And see, that's the difference too between a mobile home and a house. So when you do work in a house, you got to get inspectors sometimes, or outside the house, you got to get inspectors to come and look at what you've done. And there's some things you can and cannot do. Like if you wanted to expand the pavement or your driveway, you got to tell the city. Like it's, you know, it's just too much sometimes. Okay, let me see, September. And wait a minute, I saw another question, September. Didn't you put something else up? You already know what to do, September. That's why you're asking, okay? You already know what to do. Somebody has a hidden agenda anyway, so you already know what to do. That's why you're asking the question. Dana? She knows it's hard work for you, Dana, but she feels like you're going to get the job done. She feels like sometimes it's hard work for you. But she does know that you're going to get the job done. Yeah, that's a good thing to do, Nat. Like if you're into that type of stuff, yeah, because it's a house, it is so much more. The plumbing is more complicated. You know, you got cement grounds, whereas though the plumbing is right under the skirt of a mobile home. You know what I mean? Everything is right there. It's like no digging, it's not complicated. You know, and once you if you know how to paint or anything like that, you can upgrade the house yourself and throw a nice little floor down and have somebody move in weeks later, you know, because it can be. So it's just an option for those that are trying to make extra money. If you have those in your area, that would be a good idea because you can maintenance them yourself, you know. Or if somebody, even if you paid somebody, it's not going to be as expensive as it would be for a house. You're like, this is a mobile home, okay? All I need is a water line, you know what I mean? Or something like that. So they don't have to do, it's not as complicated. So that's just some advice. I mean, you guys, you know, have free will. You do what you want to do, but it's just some advice, just something that, you know, if you're trying to get to the point where you are, I kind of wish that now my life was a little bit simpler than it is because my, you know, I got a lot of bills. Like I've incurred a lot of bills. So, you know, I gotta keep the bills down. And that's, if it was simpler and I just had a regular job, you know, I could, you know, do some more investing and flipping like that. But when you have the bills, you got to pay the bills, different locations, different bills, you know, so it's just different when you get to that point. But when it's simpler for you and you just have a job, use some of that money and invest if you have anything left over. I think they have some in New Jersey. They do. I don't know what part of Jersey you're in. Are you near Willingboro? Are you near Willingboro, New Jersey? All right, let me get an angel number for the collective. Spirit, please and thank you. Give me another angel number. All right, 555. So you guys have changes coming in on the board. These changes are not going to feel good, but they are definitely going to be positive at the end, okay? There's rewards waiting at the finish line. So you're going to have to go through these obstacles. You're going to have to go through these battles. Things are definitely going to happen. All right? Remember to follow that gut feeling with 0440. Intuition, betrayal, pessimism, value, insight, increased perception, love, and monogamy. Follow your gut. It's more than just a feeling. Three on the board. Social skills. All right. Liberation, success, prosperity, excitement, enthusiasm. All right, the problems that you have today will eventually disappear. Your guardian angels encourage you to maintain a positive outlook on life, since luck may be just, your luck is about to change. It's time to put to use your captivating energy and inspirational personalities. Don't let your ego get the best of you. Give me one more for the collective. 1441. Guys, you have unique skills. I tell you this all the time. You just got to tap in. Some people don't know how to tap into their creativity. You got unique skills. You have something you know how to do. You know, it's the sense of self is who you are. And honesty is here, important projects. It's time of intense self-development. Focus your mind on your craft. You already have what it takes to succeed, but practice makes you a master. It also serves to find your true purpose. Leveling up in your career or business is a priority right now. All right? So you have unique skills. You have unique skills. You got to tap into that creativity. Yeah, it's very close, September. Look. Yeah. You have what it takes to succeed. Look at this. I just split the deck to 7-7-7-7. Okay, this is perseverance. So some of you need to keep going. Change of perspective is here. Enlightenment. There's a need for a change of perspective on whatever has taken over you now. If you want to succeed, you need to keep going down the road that you're on. Reach for the wisdom within, and then you'll know just what the next step is to take. All right? You'll know which direction you're going in. Let me get one angel message for the collective. Give me one angel message for the collective. So set healthy boundaries. Set healthy boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others. Demands on your time and energy. Love yourself enough to say no. You don't have to do it just because. And you have a bright future with Lakshmi. Okay? You have a bright future. This is stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. And Lakshmi is abundance, I feel. Okay? You have a bright future ahead of you. Everything's going to be fine. You also have Guinevere again, and this is true love coming in. Everything is going to be fine. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. All right? You guys are going to get love. It's around the corner. What's going to be the outcome to this true love? What's going to be the outcome to this true love that's coming? That was in a dream last night too, guys. Look, when I tell you this is on point, you have wedding came out. You have it's safe for you to love. And at the bottom of the deck, guys, I'm not even kidding. Soulmate came out. So that true love is going to deliver you exactly what you need. Your romantic stirrings in your own heart has propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. So some of you are going to get a love connection. And that was in the dream last night. That was one of the downloads. that somebody approached. I can just see these things. Somebody approached and they were like, hey, are you single? Well, I've seen you quite a few times and I just wanted to say blah, 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 blah. So somebody definitely may get approached by someone, okay? Somebody's coming. Somebody's coming. All right? Somebody's coming. Who's coming in love for the collective? Who's coming in love for the collective? You have a 4 of Wands. You're going to be celebrating when this enters. This is a celebration. All right? This is a marriage. Again, a wedding. Who's coming or what's coming in love for the collective? You have the 6 of Pentacles, so you're going to get a lot of reciprocity here with this person. They're going to share with you. Give me one more for the collective. What's coming in love for the collective? There they are. The King of Wands. And they want you to follow your inner knowledge here with the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. This is somebody who is a leader. Who is this leader coming towards the collective here? Okay, they're coming. Knight of Cups. Somebody is contemplating, okay, on whether they should show up or not. 4 Cups energy, they're contemplating. The Knight of Cups is here. This is somebody who's thinking about it, because the Knight of Cups could be like imagination. It's on their mind. There's the Temperance. This is harmony. It's something being balanced out. And look what's at the bottom of the deck. The 2 of Pentacles and Temperance is balance. So somebody's coming in to balance something out, or they're going to balance you out. Tell me about this love, this true love. There's the 6 of Cups. Wow. Remnants, it's on the board. This could be a soulmate, just like it said. The Empress is here at the bottom of the deck. The Empress, abundance of love. Tell me more, Spirit, was coming in love for the collective. There it is. Ace of Wands. So somebody's inspired. Somebody's inspired, okay? To come in. So, the Queen of Pentacles is here. All right? This is somebody who's very caring that's coming in. Give me an outcome for this person that's coming in for the collective. There it is. There it is. The Emperor's already been out. There's the Emperor. All right? That's the outcome. Authority. Somebody in control of the situation. Somebody's going to make progress. This is Arrows of Love with the 8 of Wands. Yep. You do have true love that will find you. Give me an outcome with this deck, and we're going to leave it there. Give me an outcome for true love on the board for the collective. There it is. Didn't I say Cupid's arrow? Look. They're coming to get you, mother. They're coming. Love is in the air when Cupid's arrow is around. One more for Cupid's arrow. Look, didn't I tell you this too? There you go. So whomever this is, congratulations on whoever gets this energy, because somebody's going to get it. All right? If you believe, if you have hope, if you know it's coming because it's been a long time, it's very, very close. It's very, very close. Something or someone is coming, okay? And love here. 3 different decks told the same story. The outcome is going to be marriage. It's destined. All right? It's destined. It's coming. If it's been a long time coming, it's coming. That's all I can say. Give me a card of the day for the collective. Give me a card of the day for the collective here. Give me a card of the day. The 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups is here. That could be a reunion for some. There's the Lovers. So, clarified by the Lovers, the Three of Cups. Somebody's coming. Okay? I'm not saying it's going to be today, but it's definitely coming. That's all I have, guys. I'm going to leave it there. Enchanted Nemesis Tarot, please like, comment, share, guys. If you have not, slam the ding subscribe button. If I did not answer your questions today, guys, it's because, you know, I don't know who you are. You don't interact with the channel enough for me to find out who you are. And that's how you get the perks. You have to comment. You have to interact with this channel in order to get the perks. I'm not going to just answer questions without you doing the work just like I am, okay? I love you all, guys. Thank you for coming on and spending time with me this early morning, okay? I appreciate your time and energy as well, okay? I know there's other things everybody could be doing, so I appreciate you coming on and spending time with me. The Real Girl Psychedelic Nun, 888. Did I say that right? Thank you for coming on and spending time with us. You know what? Did you see the video? That was a mess. It was a mess. It chilled out a little bit. It's supposed to warm up here soon. You know what? When I listen back, I don't feel that way. What's your name? Oh, Green Eyes Lizzie. That's what it is. Green Eyes Lizzie, 151. That was a mess. Everything is good. Thank you for inquiring about that. So guys, how to become like where I know who you are is after the live is over, just comment, say hey, hi, put an emoji up. You don't even have to say much. Just let me know so I can see you. When I go and look at the comments, I'm like, okay, I'll get familiar with that person. I know who they are. Spend a little time with us. I mean, or if you don't want to do that, you can just donate and then I'll answer the question. Either way, how you want to do it, or you could become a member. Okay, that's how you get the perks. But I need to be familiarized with who you are, you know, and then we can engage a little more. I like to know everybody, okay? And when everybody's time is up, people grow and then they move on, okay? After they've gotten whatever spiritual enlightenment they need, you know, and sometimes people just stay because that's, you know, that's how it goes. I just saw 1616. That's all I have. I love you all, each and every one of you, and thank you for coming on and talking to me. Yeah, look at those last cards on the table. Cupid's arrow, marriage and commitment, or commitment and then marriage. Bye, Maya. Bye, September. Is that supposed to be ether, girl? Ether girl psychedelic nun? Or is it what I said? The Real Girl Psychedelic Nun. Bye, guys. I love you all. Until next time, Enchanted Nemesis Tarot. Bye, guys.